I have the honor here to introduce our next speaker. She is a doTERRA wellness advocate who teaches people how to use essential oils and natural products to live a healthier lifestyle, and she empowers people to take control of their health naturally so they can actually feel their best, and her clients live a much more enjoyable and more fulfilling life with abundant and a lot more time and energy. So when she's not helping people improve their lives and well-being, then she likes to spend time outside in nature or hanging out with her kids, 3 kids actually, and her partner. So welcome, Cary.
Thank you, Mark, very much. I'm really happy to be here today to share with this group the power of essential oils and natural products. So I've been using essential oils for over 6 years now, and I've had so many different experiences. When I first was introduced, I was really struggling. I just had been diagnosed with anxiety. I had 3 small kids, so that was a little bit chaotic in my home, and my home life really wasn't that happy. So I struggled doing simple things like laundry, the dishes, even wanting to feed my kids and playing with them outside, which is something that I would have thought that I really would have loved. I feel like during that time, I missed out on their younger years of their lives because I really wasn't truly present. I was kind of in this constant fog and just had this heaviness on my shoulders. Well, my friend shared with me just this simple little bottle. It is a bottle of lemon oil. It's the first thing that she gave me, and I used that oil for about a month. I used it in my water, I diffused it, and after about a month of using it, I noticed a slight shift in my mood. And it was the first time that I actually realized that a smell could actually change my mood. So I was really intrigued. And when I ran out of that oil, I knew I needed some more. So I started using the oils for my health and gradually starting using the supplements for added support. And over time, it was a little bit of a journey. I was able to shed my medication and use the oils and supplements to support my body. I also used a lot of the tools that Ivan had mentioned too, so I support those too. I then was diagnosed with Lyme disease, so that was another struggle that I had, and I used essential oils to support me through that journey as well. So I know what it feels like not to feel good, and I know for sure I don't want to go back to that place. And right now I feel very empowered to deal with whatever comes my way. And life isn't easy, and we're always going to have ups and downs, but I feel like I am prepared. And what I want to do today for this short period of time is to share some natural solutions that I use and hope that that can empower you to get in charge of your mental health. So what can you do when you feel negative emotions? So maintaining positive emotions can vary from person to person, but in general, physical activities, hobbies, talking openly about your feelings with someone you trust, like a friend or a coach or a counselor, meditation, and also aromatherapy. Those can all help you, and you can have those as your little toolkit. It's really great to have a toolkit that can support you through all of the different emotions that we experience as we live our lives. So today I will be focusing on using essential oils that are 100% pure, natural, and safe, and we'll use them aromatically to support you through different emotions. So even though everyone feels emotions differently, you're either going to have a positive or a negative reaction. As you likely experienced before, positive emotions can really lift your mood and motivate us and act in ways that we want to maintain our positive mood. However, we have these negative emotions that can sometimes bring us down and can have far-reaching effects on our health and our quality of life. And I think that's why I struggled with Lyme so much, is because of all this negativity that I was going through at the time. So what does that really mean? It means that negative emotions can bog down your quality of life and even affect the way that your body feels and functions. So in our stressful and ever-changing world, and this past year has been true to that, there have been so many sources that we can use to manage our emotions. So why would you wonder why I would suggest essential oils? Well, essential oils are aromatic compounds that are found in seeds, barks, stems, roots, flowers, or other parts of the plants. And with doTERRA oils, there's nothing added or taking away from the plants, so they have a high purity, and they also have profound benefits. So one of the biggest reasons to use the essential oils for mood management is that they're completely natural and safe, and they won't be harmful to you. They won't endanger your health of your body. And many of the substances that we have used or using to manage our stress can actually end up hurting us with some side effects. So using essential oils for mood management provides a safe and simple way to deal with our complex and ever-changing emotions. So secondly, the essential oils provide a great way to quickly alter your mood. So in many cases, you may feel the calming, soothing, or uplifting effects of an essential oil from the moment you open the bottle. So literally, when you open that bottle, aromatic compounds are coming out and you instantly smell them. So inhaling essential oils, applying them to your skin, or diffusing in the air allows you to quickly alter your mood because an oil will generate an emotional response within the brain in the first sniff. So lastly, essential oils can provide you with a convenient way to manage your mood when you are on the go. So literally anywhere you are during your day, you can grab an essential oil. The other ways that you may want to manage your stress is speaking with friends or a counselor or doing physical activities, but you may not always be able to do those things right now. So essential oils gives you this opportunity to have a little toolkit that is right with you at all times. You literally can have it in your car, at your workplace, your school, in your purse, in your wallet, wherever you may be. So you always have it with you. So I'm going to review just a quickly how to use the essential oils. So I briefly mentioned aromatic. So with the aromatic use, you're going to use that for two main reasons. One is to change your mood, like I mentioned before, and the other is to clear the air. So that's pretty simple. And some of my favorite ways to create an aromatic experience is you can just, like I said, open up the bottle, breathe right in, or you can put a drop in the palm of your hands, rub the oil, and then take some nice deep breaths. It actually allows you to take some deep breaths and slow down, which is like what I really like to. Or you can apply them directly on the skin. I also have a diffuser, and this is a little portable diffuser that I like to carry around with me all the time. I can connect it to my computer, so it's always going. I always have it handy. So the second way to use the oils is topically, and that means that you're just applying it to your skin. And if you have sensitive skin, you may want to consider diluting it with a fractionated coconut oil. So when I'm using essential oils for my emotional health, there's a few ways that I like to add the oils to my body. So I will take the oil and I will massage it onto the base of my neck, just back here, and then rub it in. Also, you can add it to the little area right here on your, whatever this area is called, inside the elbow. And I also like to apply it to my wrists. Now this is just a roller bottle, but you can use anything right out of the bottle straight as well. But on the wrist, you can rub it, you can smell it, and then you carry that aroma with you all day long. So the third way to use essential oils is internally. And again, I would only recommend this for oils that you have done the research for and making sure that they are intended for internal use, because not all essential oils are made equally. But with doTERRA, I feel confident that we can take those internally, and you can even just take the bottle, drop it into your mouth or into a cup. I always have my cup right here, and I like to add a little bit of lemon so that I can smell that aroma and then drink that water, and it gives me kind of a natural detox throughout the day. There we go, a little bit of science here. So each essential oil has its own little chemistry makeup, and the chemical design of an essential oil determines what it's useful for. And some chemical elements make up an essential oil that's used for cleaning, while others can be beneficial from the skin, and the list goes on and on. There's thousands of different ways that you can use these essential oils. But when it comes to aromatherapy, essential oils can be used to create a specific emotional response depending on their chemical makeup. When an essential oil is inhaled, it travels right through the nose and processed by the portion of the brain that is responsible for controlling our sense of smell. That's the olfactory nerve, which is right under your nose, right here. It allows the molecules to pass right into the limbic system, into your brain, which in turn sends signals all over your body in as little as 30 seconds. So that's a super quick response. And research has shown that the aromas of essential oils invite positive responses from the chemical sensors in the brain. And because of this advantage, essential oil users can choose their desired effects. So for example, some oils contain chemical properties that soothe anxious feelings, while others are stimulating and rejuvenating. So peppermint is one that I always go to when I need something rejuvenating, and it will wake you up. An additional benefit of an aromatic use is to purify the air. So I also like to, if I have any negative energy within the air, I'll get my diffuser going, and that will clear the air, and I have that nice aroma in the air. So you want to dispel any unwanted odors or any negative energy with diffusing. So we can also use essential oils for our emotional health by creating a sense of calmness and well-being, or producing an uplifting environment. So next I'm going to go into this aromatherapy wheel. So doTERRA has put together some oils in blends that are in all these different categories. You can choose to use a blended oil, or you can also just use a straight oil, let's say peppermint instead of this blend right here called Motivate. So it's really up to you. This wheel here breaks down the emotional effects of essential oils a little bit further. And the chemical makeup and unique plant part of each essential oil gives its grounding, soothing, calming, renewing, harmonizing, energizing, warming, or uplifting properties. When you want to produce a specific feeling or emotion, you can choose the essential oil that works best for your needs. The essential oils used in this aromatherapy depend almost entirely on the desired effect. Because the essential oils are produced from plants, it's often useful to divide them into these classes. So these classes we have here are the mints, citrus, spices, herbs and grasses, trees, and florals. Oils from these classes tend to have similarities with one another. So for instance, many spice essential oils are described as having a warming effect. And at the root of these similarities is the chemistry of the essential oil. So let's go into the first class of oils here, which are the mints. Now, these are high in alcohols and ketones, and these essential oils are just used for energizing and renewing. You put a drop of peppermint in your mouth and you will know it, and you will be energized. I like to put peppermint on the back of my neck too when I'm like at 3 o'clock when I'm getting that little feeling of tiredness. So these oils will give you a sense of energy and oppose some feelings of apathy, insecurity, and some just general anxious feelings. So I think over here, the citrus oils are probably the most known oils. And truly, they are my favorite oils. They include oils like lime, lemon, grapefruit, wild orange, tangerine, and bergamot. I really like to call them my happy oils. And I tell that to my children, pull out your happy oils. These oils are very high in a chemical compound called monotropines, which have very uplifting associations. I find them very invaluable during my day when I'm feeling feelings of discouragement, gloom, or distress. So I always have my citrus oils readily available. All right, so now we'll go into the spice oils. And within this category, the spice essential oils, we find a number of oils that are high in ethers and esters. So we have our cinnamon. Cinnamon is very spicy. Cassia, cumin, and clove. They all give a nice warming feeling. Then we have coriander, cardamom. Those are also grounding and renewing. And then we have oils like black pepper and ginger that also can be very, very soothing. As a class, as a spice essential oil, because of their chemistry, they are very good at warding off feelings of like somber feelings or disinterest or boredom. So I think that's where that saying comes from, spice up your life. That's really relevant to these spice oils. All right, moving along, we have the herbs and grasses. So this class of essential oil includes basil, cilantro, dill, fennel, lemongrass. Lemongrass is another one of my all-time favorites. Marjoram, oregano, rosemary, and thyme. So these oils are all also good for cooking. This diverse class primarily includes oils high in phenols, which also promotes warming, grounding, and energizing feelings. Some of these essential oils in this class, such as lemongrass and rosemary, can offer benefits of soothing and renewing feelings. And because of this, they are useful with emotions such as discontentment, bitterness, and anger. Sometimes we just need to forgive other people, and this is an oil that these types of oils will help our emotions open up and allow us to forgive some other people. All right, just as citrus oils are known for their uplifting effect, tree oils are known for their ability to soothe and ground the emotions. This is a broad category, includes oils like melaleuca, arborvitae, eucalyptus, cypress, juniper berry, frankincense. And when I like to have this saying, when in doubt, get your frank out. Frankincense is a great oil to use for all sorts of things, but it's one of those tree and wood oils, and it's very, very grounding. They all have a diverse chemistry, but their emotions promote toning, calming, renewing, and uplifting. We can't forget oils like sandalwood and cedarwood also. So they really do have a profound effect on bringing us solidly together and grounding us right into the ground, which I like to use throughout my day, and I use on my children. So the tree oils, I would suggest using those for feelings of when you're feeling grief or sadness or even shame. And lastly, we have our floral essential oils, which are known for their delicate aroma. Because many of the floral oils are derived from blossoms, they're among the most precious oils. So we're surely all familiar with the delicate scents of lavender, rose, and maybe jasmine. Those oils there are also oils from Roman chamomile, geranium. Geranium is an oil that I love to use and diffuse when I need to open up my heart. And then we also have helichrysum and ylang ylang, and they are all just equally powerful. The floral oils are primarily composed of esters, and these compounds promote harmonizing, calming, soothing, and renewing feelings. The aroma of the floral oils can also soothe away our fears and worries and hurt. So there's a lot of choices here. You can always refer to this wheel. You understand what you're feeling. You can identify where you are in the wheel and then choose the oil that best suits you. So I'm going to go into a little bit of a routine, like just how I use essential oils in my daily routine. So one of the things that Ivan said earlier is doing meditation, and I agree on that one. And I add essential oils to help with clarity. So I use my essential oils, either I'll rub them on my forehead, or I'll inhale them, or just diffuse them while I'm meditation. It helps me get into that clearer state of mind and at peace. I also like to rub the essential oils on my feet. So depending on if you need to be uplifted in the morning or grounded, you can choose different oils. But on the bottoms of your feet are the largest pores. So they're going to get absorbed in your feet really quickly and straight into your bloodstream. And that's another reason why I would suggest using pure essential oils that have no additives in them, because when they're getting on your skin, they're getting inside your body as well. So that's really important to remember. I also like to put oils in my shower. So peppermint or eucalyptus. So it'll assist in that whole waking me up in the morning. If I am dragging and I just don't want to start my day, oils in the shower is a great way to get you going. And like I mentioned earlier, I use water. I put lemon in my water, and that really helps me drink my daily requirement of water. And it also has the benefit of cleansing my body and uplifting my mood. So it's a win-win. I also take my supplements regularly. And then I can use the essential oils if I'm going to exercise. I would put some peppermint to wake me up before I go exercise, or I can put some other oils. If I'm having a headache or something, I can put them on the back of my neck. So that's my morning routine. And then my midday routine, or throughout the day, I can sometimes, if I'm driving someplace, I have a diffuser in my car. So I like to diffuse oils in my car. Again, I personally tend to go with the citrus oils. I like to diffuse lemongrass and wild orange. And if you are driving little kids around, and sometimes they argue, you may want to consider diffusing some wild orange, and that will really change their mood. Again, I use my water throughout the day with essential oils in it. Use essential oils for any tension. So it could be tension, or if I am just starting to feel having a slump and I need to be woken up, or I'm feeling anxious and I need to calm myself down, I might grab my lavender oil, or there's a blend called Serenity or Adaptive, and those oils are just blended oils to help with those anxious feelings. So I will use those throughout the day as I need them. I also diffuse in my office, like I showed you earlier. I always have my diffuser handy. I have one in almost every room of my house. We want to ward off all this negativity. And then as I need it, I will just put the oils in the palm of my hands and rub them together and take some big inhalations. And then at the end of my day, I can't say that I take a bath every single day, although that would be very nice. But I do take a bath occasionally, and you can take the Epsom salts. You take the Epsom salts and you put the essential oils within the Epsom salts. And Epsom salt is wonderful for your body as well. And you can add that to your bath water, and it is so relaxing. So I tend to use oils that are more grounding at bedtime. So I like my tree oils. I'll pull those ones out. Also, tea. So if you are looking for something to do, I oftentimes will think, because sometimes I will drink a glass of wine sometimes, but I think maybe I'll have a cup of tea instead. And I have such a better response from drinking a cup of tea at night than I do a glass of wine. So tea can help me calm down. I can put lavender in my tea, some of the floral oils, maybe sometimes ginger. Ginger has a nice warming sensation, and it helps ease your gut as well. So those are some nice ideas to put in your tea. So it's really just warm water and a drop of an essential oil. I also like to put the oils on my feet as I'm going to bed. And again, those would be my tree oils. You can spray your bedding with lavender or any of the floral oils that just make you feel good. And then I diffuse at night. And again, I choose to do some of the tree oils. Lately, I've been using vetiver, which is very, very grounding. Then I take my supplements. And then I also try to do a meditation. It doesn't happen every single night, but I try to do a meditation with my essential oil.